Good afternoon, it's Jeff and Wilma here at Buderim, and this afternoon we're going to make some sweet potato greens. So I had these purple sweet potatoes growing under our mulberry tree just for the purpose of having the runners so I could plant the runners at the start of spring. So I've got the runners planted, and as well as the gold sweet potatoes, and I harvested the bush. There's a bit more of the bush, but this is only part of it. So what you do to get your sweet potato greens is you pick all these young bits here. We've got this young sprout here. So what I did the last few days, I gave these a fair bit of, every time I watered the garden I gave these a good drink, and that encourages the growth. So beautiful nice young leaves there, and we're going to make some sweet potatoes for tea as well as some sweet potato greens. So there's another nice young one there. Another one there. So we've got this nice little pile of sweet potato greens there. We're going to show you what we do with that directly. So what we're doing here, we just, after inspecting it and making sure there's no grubs on it, we're cutting it all up pretty fine, like you would spinach, I guess. And apparently the sweet potato greens is high in nutrition, all sorts of vitamins and that, so it's very good for you. So it's a good, and normally when you're growing sweet potatoes, you've got to keep the foliage contained to a certain, to a certain size to save it from running all over the place. So it's a good thing you can do. You can trim the foliage back to a manageable area, and then eat the greens while you're going. Rightio, so we've got our fry pan on with a bit of heat on it, and a good 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil in there warming up, and I've got 3 of these young shallots chopped up fine, putting them in there, and some of my homegrown garlic. So
I didn't see that. Do that again.
Some of our homegrown garlic, I pulled them all out and put them in the fridge, and what about 4 of those, I suppose. We've got our homegrown shallots, homegrown garlic, and our homegrown sweet potato greens. Now what we've done as well is we've cut up the sweet potato into slices, and we're going to parboil that, and then put them in the oven.
We've got sweet corn as well from the garden.
That's right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, sweet corn. So now just going to saute these a little bit, and we're going to maybe put another clove of garlic in there. These are quite juicy, this garlic.
Smells so nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Right. And what we're going to do now is put our greens in there. So just toss it through.
Yeah.
And put it on a low heat and with a lid on. And so I put the lid on the greens, let them cook in the steam on a bit lower heat, and we're just going to, we've got a bit of olive oil in the baking tray. I'm just going to put our sweet potato on there, and the oven's preheated at what, about 180 you said?
Yes, about that. And you need to put some olive oil spray on them. Olive oil.
Right, so I've got some garlic and some rosemary and olive oil. We're just going to drizzle that over these sweet potatoes. Give it a bit of a nice finishing touch. Won't go astray. Back in the oven. Righto, so our greens have cooked beautifully here. We've both had a taste, and it's nice and tender and delicious. And so what I'm going to say, it's fair to say you can do anything with these sweet potato greens that you do with spinach. Or rainbow Swiss chard. So I've taken the kernels off some of the sweet corn. Just going to add that to it and toss it through. That looks pretty delicious. And are you ready to take the sweet potatoes out of the oven?
Everything's ready.
Oh, look at that. Now there's our sweet potatoes out of the oven.
They're beautiful.
It smells absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, well I'll just plate this up and
we'll say goodbye. There you go. Well, this is our sweet potato meal. So we'll catch you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.